Let's see, let's see. Next we have, let's see, Army Forge Bakery. Mhm, mhm. Sort of an open concept kitchen. Extremely open concept. Got these nice looking little tower things. I'm not sure how I feel about these full blocks. You can get the same thing across with just slabs, and it's less intrusive. Obtrusive? It's less obtrusive. Yeah, yeah. It looks just the same, but is cleaner. I'd have to say that if I were to change something with this and not just completely remake the building, as is being discussed, that I would. What? What is this? Huh. Well, a lot of mine buildings are very square, so that must be what's going on here. Hmm. Yes, yes. Here we use the smooth stone slabs, but as a double? Hmm, hmm, hmm. But it's such a basic design, basic concept. It might be one of the buildings that just gets completely remade. What do we have next? What do we have next? Mayan ball court. Okay. All. Oh, well, there's only one. Oh, oh, that's what those weird pillar things were in that town hall over there. It's a ball court. Okay. Not really very self-explanatory. A little confusing. Hmm. Okay, okay. Yeah. What do we got next? Mine cacao farm. Here's another thing I made, but I believe it was changed since when I made it. No, no, this is right. It looks like what I made was shrunk a lot, but it kept the same. Yeah, yeah, it kept the same basic shape of how I made it originally. And it looks like this is how they get them to grow cacao. Hmm, interesting. Mm, yeah, I definitely remember doing this. Okay, so it is very loud here. It is the same shape of how I made it, but it was shrunk a lot. Also, what? Ah, an even smaller version. Okay, okay, there's the cacao farm. Well, let's see what we got next. Mayan calendar. Is that the village archives? Okay. It's not the village archives. It's certainly it's certainly not something I would want to keep. Hmm. Hmm. There was a lot of discussion over what blocks to use for the mine refresh. I really like how this sandstone looks. What about terracotta? Hmm. Hmm. The sandstone has a better texture, but the terracotta has better color patterns. Hmm. But yeah, there's the calendar. Not really feeling that. Um, sure. What do we have next? Cacao farm, calendar, cave? And this is a core building? Not really sure why that's a core building. Hmm. Okay. Mayan. Let's see. Cave. Corn farm. Corn farm. Oh. How many different variants do we have? Uh-oh. Am I going backwards? Oh, no. I see what I'm doing. Okay. It's this way. So we've got three different variants of the corn farms. Looks like this one has a house. As I've mentioned in previous episodes, these types of blocks are just special Millenaire blocks that indicate for this one, corn is grown here. It's very boxy. Personally, that's a perfectly fine looking farm. Just replace the wood with thatch. Looks fine to me. What about over here? I'd have to say the same. Perfectly fine looking. I'd be hard pressed to want to change this, but people are wanting updates. And then we got a basic corn farm. I'm guessing some towns get more than one corn farm. I hope so, because you aren't going to have any farmers living in these buildings. Excuse me, it is getting late. What do we got next? Corn farm crafter. Crafter. Oh. Hmm. Personally, I'd put a bed in there. I mean, sure, that doesn't leave a lot of room for chests. I think I'd make it one wider and then put a bed in there because you can't sacrifice beds. These people are going to want to sleep. And then you got the square version. Look at how square that is. Anything else? Ooh. Uh, smooth stone variant. Hmm. Pretty interesting build. Let's see. We got the Mayan crafter. What's after you? The Grove. Is that it? Just one grove? Yeah, there is only one grove. Okay, personally, I'd have different kinds of groves. Looks like it is spruce and oak. No, those are jungle. Jungle wood and oak for the cacao. Let's see, Mine Grove. Where did that go? Mine Guard. Hmm. A little basic, but just what a guard needs. And then it goes and does the weird uh giant head thing. That seems to be a theme with I think these were minor Maya's designs. But building with gravel. What a wonderful idea. Okay, so I believe next was Mayan house. Getting some wonderful lag because I'm building in water. And all that gravel is falling. Something to note, in normal gameplay, this won't happen because they're not going to spawn on water. So because of that, the spawning doesn't really work in water since they don't guard against it. Come on. Come on. Let's get out of the water for the next one. So we got some houses with some lovely looking fencing areas. And they're just some basic houses. Looks like different designs of houses. This one has a path that leads you over here. This one's pretty house-like. And this one's interesting. It's a little grand for something so small. Mm-hmm. Okay. Hmm. We still have a lot to go. Okay, Mayan house is done. What is next? Mayan inn, Mayan large peasant house. Mayan inn all. So this is the inn for foreign traders and for teenagers, I believe, to grow up in. Interesting design. Hmm. And next, let's do, since we're going to need to mess with it, Mayan player pyramid. And also Mayan, what is it called? Large peasant house. And then large peasant house 2? Why isn't it just called B? Large pez. How do they spell that? Peasant. Okay. And I'll just call the other one Pez B. Okay, I'll be right back after I modify these. Bye.